We can solve this problem in two ways. The first is to compare each fraction by placing them under the place values. And for the first fraction, we have 0.5, and 0 here is unit, and here is tenth. For the second fraction, we have 0.25. This is unit, this is tenth, and here is hundredth. Then for 0.05, we have 0.05 units, tenth, and hundredth. Then the last one, 0.1, which is unit and tenth. Now, if you check, the highest place value for all of them is the unit, of which all our unit here is zeros. Now, for our tenth, the first value for our tenth here is 5. First value for our tenth in the second question is 2. The first value for our tenth here is 0, and our tenth here is 1, which means the greatest of this fraction using the tenth, this will come first. Now 0.25 will come second, and 0.1, of course 1 is greater than 0, will come third, and this will be the lowest, which is the fourth. What we've done here is to write out the place values and compare them using their place values. However, the highest place value here is 0, and for all of them that carries the unit, which is the highest place value, the values for the unit is 0, 0, 0, so that will not count. The unit will not count. So let's move to tenth. Using tenth, which is also greater than 100. Now, for our tenth, the first figure is 5, the second here is 2, the third is 0, and here is 1. Of course, 5 is greater than 2, is greater than 0, and is greater than 1. So 5 becomes first. Now for the second value, we are looking for second, third, and fourth. Now here we have our tenth, 2, 0, and 1. Of course, 2 is greater than 0 and 1. We pick our 2 as our second. Now for 0 and 1, 1 is greater than 0, so 1 will be our third, and this will be our last. Now to arrange it in ascending order now, which is from lowest to highest, and our lowest here is 0.05, so 0.05 will come first, followed by the third, which is 0.1, then followed by the second, which is 0.25, now followed by the first, which is 0.5. This is how to arrange decimal fractions in ascending order. To simplify this using the second method, let's change each of these decimal fraction into fraction. Therefore, we'll have 0.5 into fraction is divided by 10, so that we'll have 5 over 10. 0.25 will be divided by 100, so I have it as 25 over 100. For 0.05, it will also be divided by 100, which will give us 5 over 100. Now for 0.1, it will be divided by 10, which will give us 1 over 10. Now we've changed them into fractions. Now, since we've changed it into fraction, the next thing we'll do is we'll multiply each of these fractions by the LCM of these fractions. And the LCM of 10, 100, 110 is 100. So, let's pick the first value, which is 5 over 10 times 100. 25 over 100 times 100. 5 over 100 times 100. 1 over 10 times 100, and that's all. So 5 over 10 times 100, 0 cancels 0. We are left with 5 times 10, which is 50. This will cancel this. We are left with 25. This also cancel this. We are left with 5. And this cancel this. We are left with 1 times 10, which is 10. Now from here, we can now identify the lowest value, which is 5. And 5 is gotten from 0.05. So we'll have it as 0.05, followed by 10. And 10 is gotten from 1 over 10, which is 0.1. Then followed by 25, and 25 is gotten by 25 over 100, which is 0.25. And lastly, 50, which is gotten by saying 5 over 10, which is 0.5. So this is the arrangement of this fraction in ascending order, which is from the lowest to the highest. By first of all converting all of them to whole numbers.